Hey there, fellow travel monkeys. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're at the Calgary Stampede 2021. We've just entered the grounds and let's see what we can discover.
Well, when I woke up, she was looking at me. She told me I've been cheating on her in her dream. Lord, it wasn't a thing I could do or say to change her mind any way. She told me.
Josie and I are not much for the rides, but we really enjoyed spending time at the fair.
So I stopped going out on Friday nights. I stopped drinking with the boys. Yeah, everything she asked, I left in the past just to try to bring her joy. For the record, it can't be understated. All I've been domesticated. She told me to top off her Jeep, the one I bought her when I sold my old GT.
Looking good, guys. During the Stampede, for 10 days, everybody can be a cowboy and a cowgirl, and Calgary takes it to heart.
Had I been, so I told him what she told me. If I didn't change, she was gonna leave, so I stopped going.
Well, there is plenty of food and drink at the fair. There is tons of meats that you can choose from and all kinds of sweets. You really can't go wrong.
Just to try to bring her joy. For the record, it can't be.
It really doesn't get better than this, guys. The food, the energy, that's what Stampede's all about. You really need to visit this. We're so happy we checked this off our bucket list.
But when I got home, she sat me down, said she wasn't happy and she wanted out. Everything about the man she once loved is long gone, baby, and it's all because I stopped going out on Friday nights. I stopped drinking with.
Let's check out the stables, let's check out the livestock. We get to see and feed some of the different fair animals.
For the record, it can't be understated. Lord, I've been domesticated. Lord, I've been domesticated. All I do is stay at home all damn day.
Okay. So we're off to the Stampede. Tickets in hand, we hand off to find our seats. Well, we were amazed. We searched around, stadium area the whole bit. We couldn't quite find our seats. We couldn't find the right area. That's because they were in the clubhouse. The clubhouse is amazing. We had no idea we had tickets in the clubhouse. It's like, this place is, you know, it's kind of like a special, like, deluxe reserve kind of spot almost. It's like, it's roof covered, it's air conditioned, it's a restaurant and bar atmosphere. You really can't ask for more than that. The seats were amazing and the show was fabulous. So we had tickets for the last 2 days of rodeo, the semifinals and the finals. This covers 6 competitive events. The first event is the barrel racing. Contestants compete against a clock. They must circle 3 barrels in a cloverleaf pattern and race across the finish line for the fastest score. A rider can touch a barrel, but if they knock it over, a 5-second penalty is added to their time. This effectively takes them out of the competition, as a 1/10 of a second makes all the difference between winning and losing in this event. Yeah, you'll notice that in the barrel racing competition, competitors can start on the outside of the ring, get their horses all ready, primed up, and dash across the starting line for the fastest time possible.
Then we go to
Yeah, it's so important for the riders in this competition to get as close to the barrels as possible and swing their horse around as fast as possible without losing any tenths of a second. Go a little bit too outside and it'll cost you on the next turn. It's like, it's just, everything is tenths of a second in this. Saturday, during the semifinals, we had a beautiful day. Clear, sunny skies and warm. It was wonderful. Sunday was not quite the same deal. We woke up to smoky skies. There had been forest fires in BC in the Rockies, and all that smoke is now blown over, and we could see it literally everywhere. It wasn't creating visibility issues, but you could just see this haze across everything. And unfortunately, it was also caught on film, which I had to clean up and post-edit. So up next is the BareBack Event, and it's as it sounds. There's no saddle for the cowboy. All he has is a leather rigging that he holds on to with one hand, and out they go. There's two things happening here. The horse has got a job. The horse has to get that cowboy off his back by kicking and jumping and doing everything he can. And the cowboy, well, he's got one hand to hold on only, and he has to hold on for 8 seconds to basically 8 seconds is what he's got to go for. It doesn't sound very long, but when you see this, it must feel like an eternity to these guys. I mean, you watch these guys get bounced around constantly, back and forth, while doing this bareback riding, and you're thinking, my God, these guys have no bones in their bodies anymore. They're rubber men. I'm sorry, a human body does not look like it should be able to bend that way. Amazing style, amazing stuff, guys. It's like, you are incredible athletes. This is intense. A single arm is holding back everything from flying off this horse. It's really, really incredible. The tension and the power he must have in his arm to stay on there while his body is bouncing up and down. And you know, I'm sure these guys have a subscription with Tylenol or something after, because everything's gotta ache. All I can say is, better them than me.
Kiss me
And now we know when number 502 is not out cowboying, he's out here chatting up the senoritas. The next event is steer wrestling. In this event, it's cowboy versus the clock. 2 riders ride out to chase down a steer, but only one is competing, the wrestler. The second rider is there just to help the steer run a straight path. And so what happens is the steer is let out and it gets a 12-foot head start. Once that happens, the cowboy is allowed to go and he chases down the steer. He has to drop down from horseback onto the steer horns and wrestle him to the ground, basically in a very swift motion. And once all 4 legs have left the ground and are touched, time stops. Fastest time wins, and again, this one comes into fractional seconds from one rider to the next. That looked fast. Did that look fast to you? That looked fast to me. That looked fast. Good job. Awesome.
Take off now, don't think twice, but hey, don't you want to please? Baby, come on. Tell me where you want to go. But baby, I don't work down there anymore. No, I don't. Oh, Ray, Mama, sure is getting late. Come on now, Mama, don't you hesitate. Grab my hand, well, we land. I got the champagne. We can knock it back, get on track, jump on, ride this thing. Double down, roll the dice, take off now. Don't think right.
I love these guys, these horn guys. They got great style.
Say, hey, don't you want to play?
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday, nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot.
The next event is the saddle bronc riding. Cowboy's score is based on being able to ride for a full 8 seconds, only holding on with one hand and syncing his movements with the rhythm of the horse. The more the horse bucks and kicks, the more the cowboy has to adjust and base his rhythms towards that, holding on with one hand and obviously not falling off. 8 seconds, doesn't sound long. These guys make it look easy sometimes.
Never wanna have no bars. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, what you got.
You know, today we're seeing like the best of the best, semifinals and the finals. They make it look easy, but it's not.
Surfing the crowd, everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night.
Wow, what a show. What a show we're getting. Awesome.
So make sure that you don't miss out. Just be there. Oh, just be there. We're taking our shot. Bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We're playing loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night.
The tie-down roping competition. Speed, skill, finesse are the keys to this event. The cowboy has to wait behind a rope barrier. When he gives the nod, the calf is released and it gets 10-foot head start. The cowboy must quickly rope the calf, dismount off his horse, run to the calf, tie 3 of its legs. Tying is only called when the cowboy throws his hands up in the air. Then the calf is released. If the calf falls, falters, gets pulled off by the horse, basically if the calf is not on his feet, by the time the cowboy reaches him to tie him down, he's essentially disqualified. It ain't no good. The calf has to be on his feet. The cowboy has to take the calf, turn him on to the ground, and then tie his legs. In this event, the horse is partnered with the cowboy. He plays a crucial role because once the calf has been roped, the horse will maintain that tension on the rope by backing up ever so slightly every now and then to make sure that tension is maintained so that the cowboy has time to get there and tie down the calf.
Change your mind, 'cause the bus is humming. Are you staying? Are you coming back? Well, you might think you drive me insane. I made the game that you're trying to play. You know, I think that maybe you should know this ain't my first rodeo. I've been around long enough to know there's some things you can't take back. There's some things you just got to let go. Boy, I ain't got time to change your mind, 'cause the bus is a humming. Are you staying? Are you coming?
Crash Cooper, folks.
Boy, I ain't got time to change your mind, 'cause the bus is a humming. Are you staying? Are you coming? Well, you might think you're driving me insane, but I made the game that you're trying to play. You know, I think you really ought to know this ain't my first rodeo. Hell, I've been around long enough to know that there's some
The bull riding competition, the main event for most of us. Cowboys engage in a test of nerves against a bull. A thick rope is wrapped around the bull and weighed down by a cowbell. That allows the rope to break away when the ride is done. The rope is only kept tight by the bull rider's grip. He must keep his arms from straightening and his hands from breaking loose before the end of the ride. He needs to be on for 8 seconds. The cowboy isn't required to move his feet. Staying on is hard enough, but if he does spurt, he gets higher marks. But staying on is key. 8 seconds. Can they do it?
1,000 feet. Raindrops falling on the street. I can't recall when I last saw the...
That didn't hurt. 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 Oh, that hurt, man. That hurt.
No one can remember all the fun. The late night barbecue, zipping on a genie juice.
There you go. What a ride. Yay. All right.
That's the way we roll, bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never done. I work hard every day, don't waste my time on yesterday. I never shy away from a good time. Coming on Friday night, I see my friends and feel alright. There ain't a cloud inside.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Get off my back. Oh, I'm gonna get you.
Cruising down the road, no thought of getting old. Girls are hot, but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll. Bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never done.
Wow, what an event. I sure hope you guys enjoyed tagging along our Stampede journey. If you enjoyed what you saw, give us a like and subscribe.